Now live from McLean in Virginia. Thank you so much, Ken, for making the time. I mean, the first question on everyone's mind is what could have gone wrong?
Well, we don't know, and someone was right in indicating we ought not to be speculating. This is a very airworthy aircraft. It's had a lot of history. I think the last production aircraft of this Dassault 50 was around 2007, 2008. It's been replaced by an extended range version, but there's over 350 of them in the fleet today with a proud, enviable safety record. Obviously, any tragedy like this is quite harmful and hurtful, and it's especially difficult when you have someone who was playing an instrumental role in bringing about peaceful reconciliation in Libya.
Absolutely. We do have to be careful as we talk about this, like you said. But investigations are on, Ken. What will the investigators be looking at?
Right. They're going to be looking at everything. They'll look at the flight crew. They're going to be looking at the maintenance records, airworthiness directives that have been issued on the aircraft themselves. Obviously, if some are hearing an explosion while they were trying to navigate or declare it an emergency, you can't rule out an active sabotage. I was involved in Lockerbie. We've had incidents, of course, in Russia with an extremist. And so you have to be very careful to make sure when you look at the digital flight data recorder, cockpit voice recorder, the air traffic control tapes, anything that was happening on pre-flight, post-flight, the fact that it was already airborne and was in the sky for 40 minutes indicates generally that you're going to have a safe and airworthy aircraft, but things do happen in flight. So it's far too early to tell. Let's get the wreckage. Let's get the pieces together. Let's get the tapes. It'll show you all kinds of useful information about how that aircraft was operating and what inputs the flight crew was instructing the aircraft to do at the time.
Our correspondent Hassan Abdullah was talking to us earlier from the scene of the crash. He's talking about a heavy downpour. He's talking about a challenging terrain. I did ask him about the black box, which he says it's too early to talk about. Do you think so? Is it too early to talk about this? And based on what Hassan said, the heavy downpour, is that likely to interfere with the investigations currently on?
Well, not only with an investigation that's on at nighttime, difficult terrain, rain can also impede the investigation and get rid of some of the real, the kind of the chain of custody that we need to have to secure the location. When there's an explosion, you're going to have a very large wreckage area, but you also can't rule out weather itself. Weather can be a contributing factor, sometimes a causal factor in aviation accidents and tragedies. So while most aviation accidents are due to human error, a lot are instrumental in trying to find out the keys. What happened? Were there any mental fatigue issues? Were there any kinds of drugs, alcohol? Were there anything that can indicate that the aircraft was not in an airworthy condition? Was it released and given a proper airworthiness release when it came out of a maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility? All these things have to be put together, and Turkey has a fantastic civil aviation record, fantastic expertise and capability with their accident investigation authorities, both on the military side as well as the civilian side. So I'm confident that they'll find out what went wrong and make sure that it doesn't happen again.
Quin, General Counsel of the Flight Safety Foundation, thank you for your time and your insights.